The dust has officially settled on the National Cyclocross Championships, and what a mega weekend it was. But yet again, there was one massive thing that let it down. I've made videos like this in the past. Cyclocross in the UK is dead. Elite level cyclocross is dead. But let's talk about that. Right then, ladies and gentlemen, I'm on here for the next couple of hours. So let's talk about national champs now. All I can say is what a wicked weekend. The course was absolutely mega. It was brutal. Like, the conditions made it so hard. The ruts, the stair run up, and it was just one of the most technical, hardest courses I've ever raced, and the conditions massively added to that. They had to, like, the organisers and everything had to change bits of the courses, adapt to the conditions, and they handled that so well. Like, timings had to be pushed back because in the morning it was a rock hard sheet of ice, so that was absolutely wicked, and kudos to them for putting on such a wicked event. The atmosphere was unbelievable. You heard all like the bashing on the side at the end, and it was absolutely wicked. All the cheers and everything, they put on such a good event. Here's what I can fault British cycling: you've let the country down again. There's no live stream. What is wrong with you? My video got over 10,000 views. People had the appetite to watch this race. How can you expect people to get into cyclocross and want to race it if they can't see the biggest race of the year? You flipping film the road one. What are you playing at? Just stick a few cameras there. Like, they got someone to make a reel of the event. Yes, it's a good reel, and yes, but who cares? They would have paid money to get that reel made. Why couldn't that money go towards flipping getting a live stream out there so that everyone can watch the whole thing, the excitement? Now, I need to give a massive shout out to a young girl whose YouTube channel is called The World of Cycling According to Kirsty. She put a live stream out just using her phone, and it was legit good, to be fair to her. I'm not sure who she is, but if you do one thing today, top link in the description, subscribe to her channel, because she would have earned nothing from this. British cycling should be paying this girl for what she done. They need to bloody sign her up, because her commentary was better than anything I'd be capable of on the fly. I don't know if she had riders' names, stuff like that, or her knowledge is good. She's a legit good commentator, like knowing the riders' names, and like, she just got out there and done it with a camera. She got 12,000 views on the women's race, 15,000 views on the men's race with an iPhone and 4G. I salute you. She's an absolute legend for doing that. Like, how about showing BC how it's done? If, tell you what, if she wants to take over the Giorgio Coppola cycling channel next year, hit me up. Fair play to her. Wicked. And then, what's your excuse, BC? Let's put a bougie little reel out. We have some of the best riders in the world at the moment, especially in the ladies' field. We've got Kat Ferguson and Imogen Wolf riding for world tour teams at 18, at national champs. And I don't know much about Zan, but she must be an absolute beast as well. But I was sent some footage that Scotty Dog got, and it looked like a wicked race, and it'd be criminal for me as a father of a daughter to not put this out there and try and do a little bit of commentary over it. But it's hard to do because I wasn't there watching it, seeing what was going on. But as usual, an absolutely rapid start, like all national champs. Kat's leading it out. Strong field this. And coming into the hurdles, it was slip and slide. Look at this. Oh, she's almost broken her bloody ankle. But Kat had the lead early doors, chased down by Zan. Like, she's got decent gap already. Like, a lap in, chased down by Zan, Imogen, and then Anna Kay comes through. Like, we go on to the next clip. Kat is absolutely piling on the pressure, but somehow that gap has been shut down by Zan. I want to know how. Like, if there was a live stream, this race would have been mega. There's a bloody slide tackle in it in a minute. Like, and then you can see Imogen still trying to hunt them down, and last year's winner, Anna Kay, in 4th. This looked like a wicked battle, and no one really got to see it. Like, it's probably going to be battle of the year, that this race, and no one got to see it. You can see coming around the other side, Kat is just absolutely piling on the pressure early doors. Then a lap later, Zan's got a gap. How did she get that gap? Georgie boy doesn't know, because there was no bloody live stream. Well, apart from Kirsty's, but like a legit one where we could have got all these. Like, Kat made a mistake then on the slippery section. Zan's got a good gap, and now she's chasing. She's gone from a minute up to chasing. Was this race a case of who made the least amount of mistakes? I think it might have been. But then a lap later, Kat's back in the lead. Absolute legend. And this bit right here, ladies and gentlemen, is the best bit of the race. You do not see this in the men's footage. Kat Ferguson's come in with a bloody slide tackle. Yes, you heard that right. A bloody slide tackle. Down here, she's tried to 2-foot Zan. Look at this. Go on, boom. Oh, that is absolutely legendary. Fair play. I need to see that again, because in all honesty, if Georgie boy had done that, my hamstring would have left the chat. Ooh, Jesus Christ, but look at that. You're missing out on bloody slide tackles. And then a lap later, or a couple of laps later, Zan's got the lead coming into the final half a lap, quarter of a lap, and still Kat is absolutely chasing her down, wanting that victory. I want to know, did Kat have a crash to go from like on her wheel to dropping back? Did Zan attack? I'm not sure, but Kat is still hunting her down. Unfortunately, didn't get back onto her. Zan got the win, Kat second and Imogen third. What a race. But seriously, British Cycling got 40,000 subscribers on YouTube. Could have live streamed it. Their race, their national champ road race, got how many views? Where is it? 177,000 views. And if anything, the bloody cross is much more exciting than going round some road in Cornwall or wherever it was. It honestly looks like to me a lot of young girls missed out on the chance to see an absolutely epic battle in the ladies' race, which pains me even more now, because I've got a daughter and I want her to see these things, see the Kat Fergusons, Imogen Wolf, Zan battling it out, because hopefully one day she might take to the start line, give a cyclocross race a go. And it's those clips that get people excited. Come on, I mean, there's a video on YouTube, I can't remember the channel, but it's like a day in the life of Kat Ferguson. It gets over 100,000 views. Put your money into making one of them on the British Cycling page, instead of a crappy, not crappy, I'm going to get some stick for that, instead of a little 60-second reel which gives you zero context of what is going on. It truly pains me to think that maybe, with the exception of Cameron Mason, these top guys in the country are paying for all this off their own back. They're getting very little support, very little sponsors, because the sponsor just doesn't get seen. But I know how hard it is to get sponsors. It ain't about being good, it's about being visible. How can they be visible when there's no live stream? And before anyone says, well, why don't you film it? Why don't you make these videos? Your man does not have the budget. I've got a wife on maternity leave, a baby, a full-time job, which pays me a hell of a lot more than what YouTube pays me to put it out there. I made over 100 quid on the video of the national champs, my national champs, and I truly believe that, in my head anyway, I'm still a racer. Like, yes, I make the videos, make content, but I'm not strictly a content creator. I go there to film it for myself. I want to race. I want to try and do as well as I can. You can't do that if you're running around all morning, trying to get footage, trying to interview people, stuff like that. When I've accepted that I'm no longer a racer and I'm actually just a chopper, yes, I will try and make some content like that. But in all honesty, I still feel in my head that I'm a racer, or I try and be anyway. Right, I need to crack on with this turbo session. We will continue this once I've stopped breathing out my backside. That is training complete, 2 hours 30 on the bike that goes nowhere. Left the house at 9 o'clock for a family walk. But what I really want to know, like, I don't know if anyone watches this works for British Cycling, but do they actually have like a budget for live streamings? They do like the road race, so do they have one for cyclocross, or is it just like, nah, no one cares? Or if not, like, I don't even know how much it costs to live stream that, like an event like that, but could you not get like sponsors in, have their logo at the bottom of the corner, bottom of the YouTube video, and have like a sponsored reading at the beginning that would fund it? I don't know how it works. Just ideas. I also want to know, like, if there's any riders out there like that are in the top 5 men elite or female elite that actually want to talk about their funding, their sponsorship. Like, is it a lot? I don't know, because I do not make money from cycling, but is it just a lifestyle racing cyclocross at the top level, or can you make a living from it? I want to know, but obviously it's hard to ask getting that out of people. But if you know anyone that wants to discuss that, hit me up. But now we are going for breakfast that Daddy is paying for, because I actually need to convince the Rocket to help me with some content later. Oh, she doesn't know yet. But Vela Forte have released a new protein shake that should be live by the time I upload this video, so I'm safe. And I need to make some content for it by tomorrow. Yes, I've left it late. I've had the product like 2 weeks now. I'm just a slacker. But I've been busy editing these videos, so I've got an excuse. But you know the drill, ladies and gentlemen. Code George20 if you want some Vela Forte goods. Say it, Rocket. Seeing as you've been catching her, she's been eating my flipping Vela Forte bars.
Oh, do you know what? They're quite good actually for the high fibre.
Oh, she's not an athlete. I'm an athlete.
And the oats both, which, if you're breastfeeding out there, oats are good. Quite niche, I imagine, on your channel.
Quite niche, yeah. Have I got a lot of breastfeeders out there?
Yeah,
right, let's go breakfast. Bosh, what are you having? Sweet or savoury? Georgie boy's having both, sweet and savoury.
Oh.
Well, you ain't paying, so you ain't got to worry, have you? That is breakfast done. How was it, Rocket? I don't want to be on camera.
Delicious.
Delicious. Trying to film content with a baby. Say,
With a teething baby.
with a teething baby, yeah. Ava's got her first tooth, and boy, oh boy, do we know about it. But there is the new product from Vela Forte. Oh, Rocket. Rocket hates protein shakes. Get that in your mouth now and give us a live taste test. And then at the end of it, no matter what, just say code George20. Mummy does not like protein shakes, but I actually think I was surprised. You do a taste test, Rocket.
I hate it. Like, even if it was chocolate protein and...
Yeah, the Rocket used to have protein shakes blended up with peanut butter, banana, all sorts. This is just milk and the powder. So Give us your honest thoughts, Rocket. Tell the pin. She's got a great gag reflex as the Rocket. That's not...
It's not actually as bad as I thought it was going to be, because normally I'm
Yeah, I rate...
lemongrass. I thought it was going to...
What even is lemongrass?
You normally get it in like Asian food, like when you're making like a stir fry or something like that.
Alright, chicken stir fry. Let George taste her.
I think actually...
That's what the Rocket's like.
In the NutriBullet.
Yeah,
with
it's actually tastes
a
decent.
Frozen banana, that would be nice actually.
But I can't work out what it even tastes of.
But it's mango, coconut and lemongrass. I'd say you can taste the mango the most.
Yeah, I actually rate that. That's not even sponsored George, but if you do use code George20, obviously I'll get a kickback. But you buy one of those sachets and tell me what you think, because I actually rate that. I'm surprised. I'm surprised the Rocket even rate.
I thought you're going to have to cut out my reaction, to be fair.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Bubby Ava, Mummy's a protein machine.
Hello, 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 hello.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, you know the drill, code George20, and honestly, I want to know your thoughts on, is the elite cyclocross scene dead? Should we have had live coverage? Yes, I don't care. People are probably going to say, oh, but yes, we should have had it. That is just a no-brainer. And also, if anyone knows the deal about British cycling, hit me up. Do they have a budget for it? Do they just slash it? Do they not have a budget? See, even Ava was fuming that she didn't get a live stream of Kat and Zan battling it out. She's not happy.